Hi, welcome to another video. My name is Katherine Bergman. I'm a floral designer and avid gardener with over 30 years experience designing weddings and events. Welcome to my channel where I share professional tips and techniques for creating beautiful and extraordinary floral arrangements with you each week. Today we have a very special holiday episode that I know you're going to love. We've been invited for a private tour of the beautifully decorated home of professional interior designer Anita Rollins. Anita is a dear friend who has generously opened her doors to share her creative process and all the magical details that make her home feel so festive during the holidays. From the stunning Christmas trees to the thoughtfully curated vignettes, every corner is whimsically designed with elegance and intention. So grab a cup of tea and settle in for a tour filled with incredible ideas and designer tips that you can bring into your own home. Let's go meet Anita and take a peek inside her beautiful home.
Katherine, welcome.
Thank you for letting us into your beautiful home.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Happy holidays.
Oh, how wonderful. You know how much I love champagne.
Oh,
good to
thank
see you.
Well, I really wanted everyone to see Anita's incredible home. Inspiring is an understatement. It's just amazing and magical in here, just like beautiful Anita Rollins here. Okay, so I'm walking in. The first thing I see is this incredible vignette. Look at this beautiful tabletop tree.
We really don't have another place to put a big Christmas tree, so the table was the natural place for it.
But it's perfect because you walk in and it's a real statement, but it doesn't overwhelm you. The scale is perfect.
It is a slim tree, and I really like that because it's not so much to decorate as a big tree.
Oh, I don't think you're afraid of decorating. Look at all these antique ornaments on there.
Well, these are all special things to me that either people have given me or represent places I've been. My little garden shed ornament, my teapot, that was from Lori Calloway. Another little garden one. This is that's old. My sister gave that to me. It's a paperweight.
Yeah, paperweight.
Yes, I like to incorporate all of the things that are important to me. And not, you can, some trees are theme trees in terms of color, but I like to have the individual family ornaments shown.
Well, I think you unified it with the magnolia and the ribbon. So it's still a cohesive design, but then it has the individual ornaments on there.
Yes.
And, you know, there is a theme, but it's not that overt theme that you see when you go to a department store.
Yes.
You're not trying to sell these ornaments, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, and I was very lucky when I found those magnolia flowers because I was able to buy probably 100 of them at one time.
And you used them on your staircase.
And that, as you pointed out, is the unifying thing that carries it all the way up.
It's beautiful. And it goes so well with the salmon walls you have. So this is just one vignette. I love how this is like displayed like there's a party. We walk in, it feels festive. And we've got the crystal and the silver and just gorgeous.
Well, I have to give Martha Stewart credit for something. A long time ago, she said, when you open your door and your guests can see that you've been getting ready for them, they feel really good about visiting your home.
It's a good thing.
Yes. And so I keep this here so people know that they are expected and welcome.
Okay. Little details like this is what I'm talking about. Look, it's just a cute little pink tree, but it's in an antique vase. Like only Anita would think to do this.
Oh, I don't know about that, but it is fun to find little things to display the trees on or in.
And then we have another small tabletop tree. So Anita, tell me about this little corner. Look at this little tree in a teacup.
Well, you could see that pink is my favorite color. It makes me smile. And that lovely tea service. It's a breakfast tea service, individual, from Royal Worcester. They're I think it's old willow pattern. Normally you see it in blue and white, but a friend found that for me in pink, and so I always display it. Makes me feel happy. I love the little French chair. That's always up there too. And this alabaster lamp that came from Italy. That's from the 60s, maybe the 50s. I really like that.
It's
It's
very
very
unique
unusual.
piece, very unusual. And I'm just always amazed at how you can put things together that don't look like they belong. And they belong because they're in your magical home. Like, tell me about the little, is that an antique snowman?
No, it looks like it, but
It
it
does.
isn't. I really, I lucked into that. It's some kind of paper with glitter on it. And it's a style, the little box back there with the little fellow on top is from the same manufacturer.
It looks like something from 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And the two glitter pieces in front of it, that's German glass glitter, which is very hard to work with. And my friend Melissa Neufeld made those years ago for me.
I didn't even know there were differences in glitter.
Oh yes, glass glitter is obviously a little more dangerous to work with. But those are very special things to me because she made them. And those little trees back there are so interesting. They are made with beads and is it sequins? And they were very popular in the 50s and 60s. Ladies would make those. Each of those things is individually pinned into the tree.
Oh, I could see the little pearl pins. And it looks like beads maybe from jewelry.
I think
like
so.
pieces of jewelry on this sort of obelisk side looking tree in pink velvet, of course.
Yes.
Anita, did you make this?
I wish that I had. This did inspire me to make things that are similar. These figures are all vintage and they are hard to find. But you can make things like this if you can find the figures, and I have seen them at the Dollar Tree.
Wow. See, this is the kind of thing that is not something you just buy from like Hobby Lobby or Target.
No.
You can find a beautiful little demi-tasse and put a little Christmas scene in it. And this is the type of thing that there's multiplied by 1,000 in here. Everything looks one of a kind and so intentional.
Well,
so beautiful.
That is a special little piece. And I think she found that at a Christmas boutique market. It's a good place to look for individual kind of decor items.
I mean, just today I learned you can put little trees in cups and vases, and it just elevates it.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. And of course, paper whites. It's all scented like paper whites in here. You can't smell it, but it smells beautiful in here.
I do love my paper whites. And it's always a challenge for people who like them and do it to time it properly.
And you timed it perfectly.
Well, that was God's hand.
So this mantle, of course, is a focal point in the room. I love how you've decorated so extravagantly that you don't need like a tree in here. It's more spectacular than a tree. And the color of the garland, I would never think to buy a white garland, but it's so gorgeous.
And hard to find. I stumbled upon this years ago and have never seen it again. I feel very lucky to have it. It's a nice foil, I think, for so many of the felt ornaments that are white and gold and the little trees. And this is that old, again, my friend Melissa Neufeld would work in paper, and she would take old sheet music.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And make these little gift bags. And I just think things like this show up really well on the cream colored garland.
Yeah, I see a theme running through with the little felt figures. I love the one in the sleigh. It's beautiful.
And they're all so sweet, and I put some in that wreath too.
I see that. In our floral videos, I always talk about visual balance. Here is a fabulous example of visual balance. The mantle here is got this unique tree with birds on it. And then balancing that are the pair of reindeer. And that's the genius of Anita.
I don't know about that, but it's symmetrical, but not matchy-matchy.
Mm-hmm.
And you create that symmetry through volume and color and choice of materials. And that's why you can have a lot up there and it doesn't overwhelm you, or I don't think it overwhelms you, because I've achieved that balance.
Now, I think this little bird tree is one of my favorite things in here.
Uh-huh.
It's so whimsical and elegant. I mean, I think that's sort of you. You've got this elegance in your design, but then it's injected with whimsy, and there's so much to discover. It's not just like this fancy, antique filled thing about showing off. And it's about your personality comes through, things you collect, and then things you discover in your home that makes you smile.
That is the word. I like to walk in the front door and smile. And I do tell my clients that if you don't feel that way when you walk in your front door after a trip, in particular when you've been away from home, you should open the door and be so happy to be home that this is the place that makes you smile.
Yes, I've been at your home many times, and I have still not seen all the cute little things you put out. And I know you rotate them.
Yes, I do. That way it doesn't get stale in terms of my everyday decorating.
Yes.
I like it when you first walk in and you see something and it looks lovely. And as you get closer, you discover the details.
Exactly. There's so much to discover. And just even within the garland, it's not just a garland with repetitive ornaments in it to be viewed from far away. It's beautiful from far away, but when you get close, you discover all these things. Like my favorite is that little person in the sleigh.
It's collecting things over time that are meaningful to me or to anyone planning to decorate their home. Instead of buying everything at one time, finding things that are important or special that make you smile, and then organizing them in a way that you can display them.
This is an example of your incredible eye. Like I see that little snowman, and it looks kind of casual, almost like for a child's room, but you've got it in this exquisite salon of yours next to a gilt chair, but it all works.
And to elevate her, no pun intended, I put her on a silver compote and surrounded her with some gold angel hair. And I did the same with these little ordinary trees. I put them in silver containers, and it makes them a little more interesting.
Definitely.
And she is, she's whimsical. I think, again, she makes you smile.
Yes. So the one thing I've learned is to put trees in little antique containers. I'm going to go home and put all the little trees in antique containers.
All those little containers are useful for many things.
Yes, and I've got collections of little urns and little things.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, and over the years, and I never think, I'm always thinking to put flowers and everything. And I'm learning so much from you. So tell me about the staircase. It's gorgeous with all these magnolia.
Well, I do love those white magnolia flowers, and I love having the landing the second, because this is a big open space. I like connecting it color-wise and theme-wise to the rest of the room, especially because you can see it reflected in the mirror. So I put the china cabinet up there. The two little chandeliers came from Italy, and I've got the garland on top, and just color-wise and with the flowers and the rope, just bringing the same theme down.
It flows beautifully, and then it just coordinates with this beautiful tree.
That was what I was looking to do, yes.
Now, this is one of my favorite little corners of your home. Every little area is designed, and look at that little miniature chandelier.
Oh, I love that chandelier too, and I think it makes that area into something. more interesting than just a dead end. And I like to put my nativity scene on that table every year. It's very special to me. My sister gave it to me many years ago, and those are French Santon figures. And there used to be a wonderful store in Walnut Creek that had everything from France, and that's where we found them. So that's an important part of Christmas too.
Here's another really beautiful vignette in pink with orchids for Christmas.
I do love orchids at Christmas and have done arrangements over the years with fresh greens and lots of orchids. I think it's a pretty look. I love so many of the things that are on this little piece of furniture. This came out of a church in France.
It's spectacular.
It's one of my favorite accessory pieces because during different times of the year, I will display cards, greeting cards on it. I save special cards that people send me, and for different, like Halloween or Christmas, I'll put them up. So it has a lot of uses. And I love that lamp. It has a special meaning to me.
Lamp.
It's a Waterford crystal lamp that came from my friend Melissa Neufeld. I love the abundance of the balls. That makes me really feel happy.
That's beautiful. I like how there's different shapes and different sizes, but in the pink and champagne color scheme.
I've been collecting pink balls for a long time.
Well, of course, what makes it spectacular is that amazing punch bowl.
Oh, those were the days when people had parties and they had big silver punch bowls, and no one does it anymore, so it's a good use for it.
I still have these little party plates from my
With
mother-in-law.
the cups.
The cups.
Yes, I
You
have
know what I'm
those
talking
too.
about?
Yes.
It's like an oblong little dish with a little section for the cup and a little section for your appetizer.
We have to have a tea party outside and do that.
Are we the only ones still into that stuff?
I think so.
And I love wreaths over mirrors, and of course you've done yours elegantly with a trio of ribbon to give you that ethereal color scheme there.
I love that mirror, and I love decorating it for different holidays. It lends itself to a variety of things.
It's gorgeous. And you even have little cranberry wreaths on your parrots.
Yes. Everybody gets a little decoration.
Yes, absolutely. Another beautiful setup. This is our snowman corner.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And again, another place that I really enjoy decorating for every season, I think this mirror is a great background for a lot of different things. It's a French Tremont mirror that I found at Bonham's when they had an auction house in San Francisco, which I miss.
It's exquisite. I love the colors.
I do too. I think that, what would you call it, a turquoise? Not really turquoise, some kind of French green.
Robin's egg blue.
Okay.
I don't know. You're the designer.
Yes. Anyway, it sets the mood for me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I love having them at different elevations. So I collect these little gold pieces so that I can put things at different heights.
They're like candle holders, but
yes,
you're using them, of course, to hold your little snowman collection.
And actually, that is something you can't have too many of, are little things to elevate other things. I know that sounds crazy, but
no, that's, I think, part of why everything just looks so designed.
Right, because you don't want everything at the same level.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Oh, and one of my favorite tricks around the holidays is to use the silk amaryllis, because the real ones, you can't control them.
Impossible to time.
So that works for me. I have a collection of those and surround it with the greens. And of course, my little Cavalier King Charles dogs. Whenever I do a vignette, I add my little figurines because those dogs are so important to me.
Well, you might not know, but Anita actually has a pair of these dogs in real life. Maybe we'll get to meet them later.
Maybe, if they're well behaved, yes.
Oh, they're always well behaved. And if you see, you'll discover little dogs like this everywhere.
Yes, I tuck them in wherever I can.
So this is not exactly Christmas, but I always love this display. Like your little Limoges boxes and the little dogs.
I love secretaries as a piece of furniture. I think are so useful in homes, and I encourage clients to buy them and have them because when they're closed, they're very narrow. You can fit it into a small space. When they're open, it's perfect for displaying precious things that are small.
I agree. I mean, this looks so put together, and you could put these little tiny things. I have a small collection of Limoges boxes, but then if you put them in a bookshelf or on a table, they get lost.
Yes. And this
Yeah.
way they're up high
And
instead
they're
of
eye
being,
level more.
yes.
Yeah.
So I really can't say enough about secretaries as a piece of furniture. If you're looking for something for a small space, it's a great solution.
I have seen these in magazines, but not in real life.
Well, they're not easy to find. That's a Tulipierre, and I do have a pair of them, and it took me years to find them.
Wow.
They can come two different ways. Some of them come apart, and you can actually put water in them, and some of them, like this one, are not intended for water to be in them, but they are intended to display tulips or other kinds of flowers, and I find it very useful. I do a lot with them.
Beautiful. And you have a pair.
I do have a pair.
Wow.
If you can get a pair of something, get a pair.
Absolutely.
Even better, if you can get 3 of something, get 3. I was told a very good piece of advice when I was a young designer by a brilliant woman who her daughter and I were going out to a yard sale or something, and she said, well, remember, if you can buy a lot of something, that's a good thing. If there's one teacup, why would you bother to buy it? What are you going to do? Go home and have a cup of tea by yourself? But if you can get 12 teacups, you can have a tea party.
True.
And I found that to be very useful advice. And so that's why I have multiples of many things.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite rooms in your house. It's just so charming. It's so English. And it's like a cozy scale and just lovely.
Yeah, because it's a separate room from the very large space out here, I decided to do an intense color, a warm color. I wanted it to feel cozy and warm. My husband said it was like a warm hug when he sat in this room. And especially in the winter, we enjoy coming in here and watching TV or entertaining. And my love of Cavalier King Charles dogs is very apparent here.
Yes, this is the red dog room.
Yes, we have a collection of Staffordshire figurines. Some of them I picked up in England and some closer to home. And each of them, they're individual and very special to me. I like the ones that are carrying the baskets of flowers in their mouths. So I enjoy looking at them. It makes me happy.
I've seen a lot of these dogs. You see them on the mantles, you know, in a pair. I've never seen them displayed like this.
That.
I love it.
That was a thing in England when they first came out 150 or 200 years ago. Every middle-class home had 2 on the mantle. Yes.
I also have a lot of needlepoint cushions that my grandmother made.
Oh.
She was big in needlepoint. But I don't have like a unified way to display it. I love this.
I love needlepoint, and I did it when I was younger. It's harder now because of my eyes, but I'm a big fan of it. And the unifying feature here, of course, is the dogs, or the animals, I should say.
I see the bunny pillow in the back.
And I have taken some of them, like this one, and made it the inset into the pillow with the trim around it, and some are in the more traditional manner.
I love the ones with the trim.
I love trim, and I love designing those.
Yeah, gorgeous. We have another beautiful display with a tree on a Chinoiserie cabinet. Tell us about the theme for this little vignette.
The ornaments are all red and gold, and there are some vintage ones on there. It was something I really enjoy doing in this room, is having a small tree. And above it is a garland with a handmade, a friend, Patsy McMahon, made that garland. It's all paper and hand cut and put together. And the Christmas stockings, again, are from Melissa Neufeld. They're an old quilt that she made into stockings, as is that beautiful stocking there. That was another Melissa Neufeld creation. So each thing has a meaning to me. It's not just put there because of color. It speaks to me significantly.
It all fits beautifully in this red room. And this is a beautiful sleigh with a nice arrangement inside. Beautiful flower arrangement.
I do love arranging flowers. It's just a hobby for me.
Oh.
And so it's always a challenge. I find an interesting container. As you know, how do you make it waterproof?
Yes.
How do you get something in there and put the oasis in it? And I love that you cover that in your YouTube videos.
Anything I see, I think, can I put flowers in it?
I'm the same way, but it is really a challenge.
Well, Anita is accomplished floral designer as well, and that's how I got to know her. She does incredibly beautiful floral arrangements in addition to all this.
Oh, well, I'm a rank amateur, but I do love it. How lucky for me that I stumbled into it by becoming a garden club member 25 years ago, and finding someone very talented at that time, Najat Nicola, to mentor me. And it's given me a great deal of pleasure over the years.
To watch this, like maybe in 20. Hello. Oh my goodness.
This is Ella Rose. Oh, this is Nutmeg.
Hello, Nutmeg. Now we get to see the real thing.
These are my constant companions. They are so
they're
good.
They're adorable and they're beautiful.
Oh, these dogs have brought me so much joy. They are just the sweetest breed. They want nothing but to be with you.
I see.
And this is their room.
Yeah, we are in your room.
So she's only, I think Ella's 8 now. Retired grand champion.
Wow, pedigree dog.
Yeah. And her daughter went to Westminster. That's a big deal. And they are just the best companions ever.
This chandelier is fabulous.
I actually really like this chandelier. You can't see much of it, but it's a vintage bamboo piece that I searched for a long time and have always been happy that I made the effort to do that. And I love decorating it. I have the reindeer on it and some little Christmas trees. Christmas is all about abundance for me. You can't have too much.
I agree. I'm a maximalist.
Yes.
Too much is just perfect.
Yes, and never more so than at Christmas.
Yes, I love the wreath you did under the chandelier. It's so beautiful and whimsical and colorful.
It was hard for me to find a garland that I liked. So I ordered several and then ended up with this.
So you created that. So it's a wreath, and you decorated the wreath. You start with a wreath base.
It's a garland.
A garland base.
It's a garland because that way I could wrap it around. I love the magical quality of sitting down to a table and seeing it from underneath. I think it adds a lot. Even for a dinner party, I often will do branches of something green or, I don't know, decorated anyway. I just think it's magical.
Another incredible detail. I just noticed that sleigh is being pulled by a chicken.
Yes. I was really taken when I saw that because I thought it was so charming. And I was looking forward to making a little flower arrangement inside of it. And that one holds water, so it was easy.
Great.
And I love tea parties.
I've been to many tea parties at your home. Every time I come, it's set totally different. And here we are, a holiday treat.
Well, my friend Lori Calloway, who is an Anglophile, introduced me to the idea of tea parties many, many years ago because it's a way to relax with your friends and have conversation and it's a very civilized kind of experience.
Well, you're a very dear friend for letting us into your home and treating us to this beautiful Christmas tea. It's just been delightful, and thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I hope you all enjoyed this festive tour as much as I did. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more beautiful designs for the holidays and beyond. Thank Anita in the comments below and let her know which of her tips inspired you the most. Wishing you all a warm, joyful, and beautifully decorated holiday season. Thanks for coming with me on this special field trip, and I will see you in my next video.